It's a cold morning. I have finished my couch, and just before I go into my plumbing, I figured I'd get one little project in between the two. It's actually a really good project. It is my upper cabinets. So I have a upper cabinet over my kitchen sink area, which is 6 feet long, and I have two 4-foot cabinets next beside my bed. And here's what I came up with for my design. I'm going with a stainless steel pan. This is the bottom, and it's just been bent to my, oh, that's loud. And I'm going to cut pieces of wood that make up the ends and middle of my box. And then these pieces are the top that go mount to that wood, and then these also bolt to the ceiling. So I now need to prep all of these. Fortunately for me, this is the factory edge, so this is a nice straight line. The back was cut, and it's a little crooked. I'm going to clean it up. But these brackets were the same problem. These had to be hand cut, and the edges aren't perfectly straight. So I'm going to sand them so they're fairly straight. I'm going to pick the better of the two. You know, the one of them's not seen at all, the other one is. So a little cleanup, and then I need to polish all of this as well before it goes in. So here we go. Okay, I knocked the edges down. I got what I think will work. And I'm told that if I do this right, this will shine up nice. So I'm testing a piece I won't ever see to see how it works. And I get this nice and shiny. And if you ask me, it looks like I can. Well, the piece I'm going to see is the inside. So I'm going to do the inside of this. All right, so all the sanding's done. Clean that all up. Used acetone to get all the grease and oil and stuff off. They came out, I think, pretty good. I like them. Now, I have gone and cut all my side panels. And the only trick with these is, if you remember from an earlier video, this box is not exactly square. My roof line rises into the center. So this piece had to be scribed and cut up there so that it fit nice, maintained a square bottom and front. So these go down under the bed, the small pieces. My larger pieces go here. And so I've got 3 for each cabinet, 2 ends and a middle, so that I can put 2 doors on it and separate by that 3/4 inch. So now, lamination time. So a little bit more trimming. I got to cut some 45s, but these here get this laminated on each end with the same. This one end gets laminated with matching cabinets behind me, and the other end gets a white laminate. And those pieces are all cut and ready to go. I will laminate those this afternoon, let them dry overnight, trim. Paint day. I hate paint day. No, this isn't so bad. I'm not painting a lot. Just my panels for my cabinets. They still have one more pan to make for me, and I need to assemble this. I actually have gone ahead and built and assembled one. I have 2 more to do, but I thought I'd just do a quick video on a pre-assembled one and then go back to showing you how I did it. It's really, really simple. Let me show you the cabinet first. There you go. So the end's laminated, stainless steel pan that just bends around, and then 2 stainless steel brackets for mounting it. I did screw the tops, but there are no screws here. You flip that back, you have a smooth bottom to that stainless steel. So the idea is that this will get trimmed here. This will all 3 front pieces will get a little aluminum trim and a little edging along here, and probably a door of some type to be determined. And then that just mounts up, obviously, in its place up there. That's where this one goes. So pretty rugged. This thing doesn't move. It's pretty light. I love the idea that I actually glued this stainless steel pan to the wood. That took some testing and experimenting to figure out the right glue and the method to do it. But it's pretty rugged. I wouldn't dare try pulling it apart. It takes a little bit of work. I tested the joint. So pretty happy. This is going to be going up soon. We're going to get these built and get them installed. All right, my cabinets. Let me show you where I'm at. I've put one together, showed you that. Here's what it's like to put it together. And this is my small one. So you get a lot of clamps to get a nice tight fit everywhere. So if you're going to take on a project like this, do make sure you have a lot of clamps, because it's not fun, and some of them are really tricky to do because you got to pull in these corners down here, and that took a little while to figure out. But I thought I'd tell you what I'm using for a glue. It's this stuff. This stuff. The Ultra. Can I get my thumb out of the way? The Ultra. That's what I tested. That's what I stuck with. I bought the wrong one by mistake. It has a blue cap as well, but it's not the Ultra, but it's gel. Probably the same stuff, but I'm going with the Ultra because it's what I tested. I'm sticking with it. And I've only got 3 packages left here. I think maybe that is the Ultra. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's the Ultra as well. I guess that's the Ultra. It says in the bottom there. I have another one right here. It's not. So I got 3 plus to do my last big cabinet. So I'm going to strip all the clamps off of this and hope it came out good, and then start to the next one, and hopefully I can tape that going together for you and see what kind of fun this is. Took 2 people. Here we go. We'll see how that goes. All right. So our bottom pan, this one's in really good shape. Really well built. We can test fit these. Doesn't go that way. So this is this end. Then we've got middle ones.
Oh yeah.
And that is a middle one.
Where's that?
Yeah, wait a minute. One of them's white.
Which end?
This has got the Formica on it here.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, this end's white. That didn't need to have the laminate that the other one had from a design standpoint. So these go in just beautiful. Kind of thing, right?
They look good to me.
Yeah, I think they're good fits. So.
Well, the thing to do is to mark.
I think I gotta do gotta mark these first, right? I know we won't have enough glue to do these tops, so if we get 3 of these in, that's great. If we only get 2 of them in, but what I think we'll do is we'll put these ends in, and if we can get another one in, we'll do it, and we'll screw these on.
Yeah, clamp these.
Clamp these, screw those on, and then I can take those off and put the last one in and glue the tops all at once.
Right.
That's kind of the plan.
All right. Whoops.
You got your stick?
Yep, that's what I was
All right.
going for.
Teamwork, folks. Here. If you can't see us, I probably should turn the camera. But Danny's got this down, and he keeps me out of trouble.
I'm gonna try to.
All right, you want me to set it down for you? So the idea is we throw a little bit of. I'm going to talk to the camera for a second. Throw a bead down of gel. This is the Ultra Gel, and this one's already out. We started with this yesterday. And then he makes sure we have it spread out thoroughly 100% everywhere. So as much coverage as we can get. Up a little bit. There we go.
All right.
Don't touch it anymore. Holy crap, that's a pain in the butt. One board we couldn't get in, we don't have enough clamps, it didn't matter anyway, so. This will dry, it'll take 12 hours or so. Actually, probably only takes 4 to 6, but I'm not gonna mess with it until it's really dry. I don't want to even count the clamps we have on this thing. All of mine and all of his. So, but it's pretty square now. We found out our problem, and that should work. So, I'll pull you back in when we do the next piece. All right, I didn't tape this. I didn't tape me taking it out or putting it back in. Boy, did I get lucky. Coming out was actually pretty okay because it was just me and I was able to walk it down. Getting back in, oh no. But I got lucky. At the exact moment that I was trying to put the bed in, back on top in here, a neighbor had somebody visiting. I caught him on his way out. Nice guy. Gave me a quick hand. We threw this thing in and I bolted it up last night. But the nice thing is it's all now nice and painted black now, so it's finished, which means I can actually finish all of this so I don't have to look at the underside of that anymore. So that's cool. You can see over here in the corner, my cabinets are in, so that's what you'll see when you're sitting under here. This is kind of what you'll see. Well, the bed, you won't see the plastic, but there'll be doors on there. You won't be able to open it from when the bed is up. Obviously, that's a problem, but it is what it is. I needed to move it up, and I hope that works. But I think it looks good. You know, it's gonna come out nice. It's too dark in here right now for you guys to see anything. I can't wait to get this part done because I'm gonna put some lights in this as well. Somehow. That'll brighten this whole area up. All right, so today's project is I'm going to finish up some wiring up in here, and I'm going to put this big massive cabinet in. I do have a problem, and I'm going to show you. I screwed up, okay? And I do that probably more frequently than I on camera. I fix them as much as I can, but I screwed up big. Whenever you put up a sheet of anything, plywood, sheetrock, whatever, you always end a joint on a stud, right? You do. Well, I didn't have that luxury in here, and this was one joint right here that was. I thought, oh, it'll be fine. My studs are like out here somewhere, you know, and this one ended up right in the middle. And I thought, oh, no problem. My kitchen cabinet goes over that and tile, so you'd never see it. But what I didn't think about was the fact that they separated. They're not flush. They move. I can push it in and out here. So I need to join these two together so that they're one. And I think I have a solution for that. I'm actually going to router out half the depth of that plywood, and I'm going to glue in a spline over that, a piece of, that Luan that I used for my backer. So I'm going to router that out, cut a piece, and glue it in and join those two together and get that smooth surface. You still will not see this. It's still 100% covered, although this would be in the cabinet. But with wood putty and everything in paint, you won't see that either. So that's the plan right now. I've got to do that before I can put my cabinet in. And so I'm going to work on that this morning. All right, I told you I had a small problem, right? So here's what all I did. And I'm sorry I didn't tape it. It was simple. I nailed a couple of cleats with brad nails down the side. Gave myself a little room, routed out this little area, the depth of this. So that will just go in there, glued and nailed, and I'll get a smooth transition all the way down through here again now. So there it is. In and a coat of wood putty will give me a nice smooth surface all down through here. I did it. Well, we did it. Took 3 of us to do. The other side of the kitchen. There it is. The big cabinet is in, folks. And so if you pick up on the little details, I'll show you when installed in place. I've got my high pressure laminate matching the cabinet across. All stainless steel underneath with no fasteners on here at all. It's all glued. I'm hoping that holds. So far it seems to be doing well. If I lose it and it doesn't hold, then I'll have to screw it. Oh well. But at least I'm trying. 3 2-foot cabinets. So nice 2-foot wide cabinets. We'll trim this out. And each one has a light that's going to get wired with a motion sensor. I just got to pull the light down and wire out a motion sensor somehow to that. I haven't figured that out either, but we'll figure it out. Pretty happy so far though. Things are moving along pretty good. And that's in. That now lets me start my plumbing down here. I can hook up my water line to my tank, run it to my sink, feed it to my shower. Until I can get to that, I'm going to cap that. If you look down here, let's see if I can tilt you enough. All my plumbing lines are in here for my heat, which means I'll be able to hook my heater up once these cabinets are all in place and turn that on. And of course, put my countertop in, which if you look, is hidden right back here. I got to cut it. It's a little too long, but nice Corian light color countertop. Came with the cabinets when I bought the cabinets. Perfect. So there you go. That's the latest update on the cabinets. Again, like everything else, little stuff needs to be done still. You won't probably see the finishing touches until I've finished the touches and they're all done, and do that as part of my reveal. So keep checking back. I should be getting much closer to that as we wrap this build up and hopefully start moving along a little bit faster now in the next 2 weeks. Peace out.